What's going on, y'all? Carlito here, back with another video on your screen. I'm here with the heavy hitter, and he just happens, to stay in my home state. And bro, it's a pleasure to be on the channel, bro. Thank you for coming on. And
No problem.
introduce yourself, bro, to my subscribers.
Hey, I'm Miree Pink Panther Coleman. I appreciate you having me on the show, man. I really appreciate it. I'm an up and coming heavyweight boxer, man. I fight for breast cancer. That's where the Pink Panther name come from.
Sounds good, bro. Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. And what got you into the sport of boxing?
Man, it's crazy, man, because like I was in the military. I was active duty. And every year, which is funny, it's a coincidence we're having this interview this week because it's actually this week. It's called All American Week. I was in 82nd Airborne Division, and we have what's called like intramural sports, basketball, baseball, everything. And if whatever you do, whatever sport you choose, if you make it to the championship round, you don't have to do what's called division review. Division review is like a big, huge change command ceremony, 95-degree weather for like 2 hours, and everyone's hot and miserable, and people be passing out. But I was in the infantry battalion, and infantry guys, they used to shoot people like Call of Duty. They're not athletic, so we never got to the championship. So the next year, I was like, man, I'm gonna do boxing, and it had like an amateur smokers for just boxing, and I won, in like dramatic fashion each fight. And my referees ended up being my coaches, and they was like, yo, you should try to be a boxer. I'm like, a boxer? So it's kind of like I got into boxing to get me out of doing that division review. So it's like to get me out of work. It was crazy how it just happened. And I got addicted to winning. I won the Golden Glove 6 years in a row. I was All Army heavyweight champ in 2010. And I didn't know how to box. I just knew how to fight. So it was just crazy, man. Like just how the world just turns, man. That opened up doors for me.
Yeah, that's exciting, bro. Who would ever know?
Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then we got this you had this past event at the Techport
Yeah.
Arena, San Antonio,
Uh,
Texas, TMB Promotions.
yeah.
How did you feel about your performance? I know it wasn't the outcome that you thought about, but it was a great fight overall, huh?
Yeah, man, I actually had fun, man. I really had fun. My performance was every bit of C minus, C plus, if the most. I was in tip top shape. I was training here in Tampa, Florida, where I live. So I didn't really realize a fight in Texas with the altitude being different. That man, the altitude makes a difference, man. It makes a huge difference. But I'm not a man of excuses. I didn't let my hands go enough. I let them go enough, but not enough. It's never enough. Um, I had the more solid punches, definitely. I'm sure me and my opponent both could agree on that. He let his hands go a little bit more than me. In all fairness, I really feel like it should have been a draw. Uh, or yeah, should have been a draw. Yeah, just being fair, should have been a draw. But at the same time, the sport of boxing, man, when you're the hometown guy, most of the time you're gonna have to get them out of there. You're gonna have to like really win in dramatic fashion, let like no guessing, not don't leave it up to the judges. Because if you do, you run the chances of losing or getting like an upside down loss. And like, how did that happen? Like, where were these judges at? But that unfortunately comes with the sport of boxing. So it's all good. We're actually in negotiations of talking about a rematch. I know it's real soon, so everyone's saying okay now, but when the time comes, because I need that rematch, man. It was too close. It was too good of a fight. The fans loved it, and when the fans love it, people want to see it again because if it doesn't make money, then it don't make sense. And it clearly made a lot of people a lot of money, So we're definitely gonna have to do it again, man.
Exactly. Exactly. So talk about, what's next up coming for you, bro? Like what else do you do on the side besides boxing? And let my subscribers know.
Well, the good thing about it, man, I was in the military. I was able to retire from the military, man. So I'm actually an old retired war vet. It's crazy, man. I'm also a massage therapist too, man. A lot of people don't know that I'm a massage therapist. I never really put it out there like that, but people see me as a professional boxer and they just think, just straight boxing, boxing, boxing. But until we get to that point in the sport of boxing where you're making those millions and you have those six-figure sponsors, you still have to keep them lights on. You know what I'm saying? We're still human. And a lot of people don't understand, like in the sport of boxing, you have to be famous before you're rich. People have to know who you are. People have to know your name. people, if you have a slogan, some type of catchphrase or something, it's best to, you need to be marketable. People want to know who you are, see who you are, because people have to spend their money and buy tickets. You need that support, because if you can't sell tickets, then nobody really wants you. So fortunately, I'm able to do all of those, but at the same time, life goes on. If I hurt my hand and I can't box anymore, I still can go to work and do something else. So it's kind of like have more than one means of income. So that's always a plus.
For sure, bro. That's always good. And it's always good to kind of look outside the box and not just, what's in the ring
Yeah,
and have
definitely.
a mindset like that.
Yeah,
Um, that's where a lot of the fighters kind of lose themselves at, I think, is they
yeah,
depend on themselves in the ring and that's it. Just like the basketball players, that's all they know is straight basketball. And that's it.
yeah, yeah.
And
You're absolutely right. I'm looking at my face, man. Don't look like I got in the fight. I had a fight Saturday. Don't look too
no,
bad.
I was just thinking about that. I was like, as you were talking,
Yeah.
he won this in this year right here, and then I was like, yeah, don't look like he had a.
Yeah, yeah. This it was actually swole, man. It's crazy because I don't know. He say I'm Orthodox. He's Southpaw. It wasn't rabbit punches, but it was close. Just when we got close court, I did get headbutted though. The headbutt that was the first time in my career that I've been headbutted where it's like swole up. I felt little small headbutts, but I actually thought I was cut. It was hurting so bad in the fight. And the ref, it's funny, he gave me 10 seconds to, recover. Of course, being in his backyard, as soon as the ref was like, all right, you got 10 seconds to recover from your headbutt, boy, the booze is out of this world. I actually felt like I've never been in a fight where that's happened to me, where people boo from a headbutt. So I actually felt like I was home watching it on TV because I've seen it on TV where people are like, oh, boo, or I'm sitting on my couch like, man, ain't nothing wrong with you. And now I'm actually that guy in the ring with the headbutt. Like, this does hurt. Like,
You're
it's
like, damn,
just crazy.
that did hurt.
Yeah, it's crazy, man, to see it from different perspectives. Because like I'm such a fan of the sport. I just happen to box in the sport, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm on my way out of boxing. I have maybe 2 fights left in me, but it's one of those things that I can say like literally I've taken way more out of boxing than boxing has taken out of me. You know, I'm not one of those guys where I can say, hey, boxing saved my life. If it wasn't for boxing, this I don't have a story like that, man. It's just something. I was athletic. I could fight as a man. I was learned. I taught how to box. I'm still learning how to box, and I've met so many famous people. I spar with Klitschko, man. Like I got paid $1,000 a round to spar Klitschko in in Hollywood, Florida, at the Heavyweight Factory. I've been to like Shannon Briggs' house, been with his family, eating with Shannon Briggs. Like I've met so many people through the sport of boxing off of something that started off kind of like really as a hobby because I was an amateur. I didn't take it that serious not to never turn pro. And then fast forward, it's like, man, I'm deep in the pro rankings now. It's like everyone knows who the Pink Panther is. It's really cool, man. It's really like I'm a humble guy anyway, so it's like really cool to be like, dang, like you want an autograph from me? Like I'm just Miree Coleman, you know what I'm saying? But it's really cool, man. So that's why I say I've taken more from the sport than the sport has taken from me.
Man, that's always good, bro. And you seem like a humbled man, compared to the video that was
Oh yeah.
surfacing last week. Um,
Oh yeah.
I said,
Oh,
oh man, okay, okay.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. And it's funny, man, because like my personality, I have a sense of humor. I'm really silly, but it's like I say what I mean what I say. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing about me, man. Like I joined the military when I was 19 and they sent me straight to Iraq. And like that really taught me to believe in your ability because if I didn't believe in myself and I didn't believe in my battle buddies, we would have got killed. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like this man, he's just as young as I am, and he has to trust me. So I have to believe in myself. So it's like as I got older, it's like, yo, I definitely believe in myself and I believe in my abilities. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I'm running these miles, I'm not running these miles just because I want to lose weight. I'm training. I'm training for war. So when I'm in shape and the stuff that comes out of my mouth, oh, I mean it because it's like, yo, if you make me run these 6 miles and do these sit-ups and hit these mitts and sparring bag, oh, you gonna pay for it. You know what I'm saying? So and when the sport of boxing, it helps because it sells a fight.
Yep.
I'm telling my truth. That's what's crazy. It sells fights, but I'm telling you really what I feel like. It's gonna be bad for you. You know what I'm saying? And I felt good, man. I closed his eye. It was I guess cool to see. You know, it's a dangerous sport, man. I closed his eye. He gave me nothing but respect. We respect each other as men, you know, but as competitors, it's like, no, I don't like you, you don't like me. You
Yeah,
know, that's
simple.
just how it is. Yeah, we both fathers, man. We love our kids. We're normal individuals, but when I sign a contract to fight you, oh no, you better get ready to wave your white flag, man.
Yep. Exactly. So we went through all the steps, bro, today, and talking about your massage therapist or a
Yeah,
physical therapist, and your boxing. You're active when you were in the military, and that was a it's a great interview, bro. And what do you
appreciate
see
it.
yourself in 6 months?
Actually, well, I'm actually scheduled for a fight in July back home, which is going to be crazy. I'm originally from Fairburn, North Carolina, so that's going to be crazy to come back home and fight. Uh, Even though I can't stop thinking about Ruru, like Ruru's on my mind. Ruru's on my mind, like I just met some beautiful woman or something. Like I can't stop thinking about this man. Like I'm telling you, I
Yeah,
can't stop thinking about Ruru, man. There was an opportunity that I literally let slip through my fingers, and I don't have any excuses for it, you know. But that's I'm actually going to send his promoter a text today, and I'm going to offer him to fight me. I pay for everything. I fly him to North Carolina. I feel like this. It'll be different if he fought outside of his home. He's never fought outside of his home state. I don't
yep,
know if they're going to take the offer, but at the same time, he has two hands. I have two hands. I think it makes it fair because everyone know he was there. He knew the fight was very close, and he was home. So hey, I just happen to have a fight coming up in my hometown in July. We in May right now, so he's got time to recover from his eye or whatever. I don't know. Maybe he'll take it, maybe he won't. But I'm definitely gonna offer it because I'm a businessman, man. So it's like if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense. And I'm definitely gonna make sure it makes sense. And I'm gonna offer him something that's definitely gonna put some money in his pocket. So I just need that blood, man. I'm that guy, man. I'm that guy. But outside of boxing, when I'm done with boxing, man, I'm gonna start my own promotion company, Pink Panther Promotions, man. Everything is still gonna be for the breast cancer because I'm a huge breast cancer advocate, man. um, and throw my own shows. I've thrown one before. I've thrown a pro-am actually before. I just want to stick strictly on the professional side of the house at the time and just do a nice transition from the pro rankings to promoting. And it's something that it isn't easy to do, but it's something that considering I'm on the inside being a boxer now, it'll be a smooth transition to be on the promoter side of the house because it's kind of like I've been there, done that. I'm always on the phone with promoters. I was signed to a promotion company, so I understand the ins and outs, you know. So looking forward to doing that once I'm done boxing.
I'll be good, bro. I'll be good. And it's been a great interview, bro. Thank you again for coming on the channel, and let
Mm-hmm.
everyone know, where they could follow you at, follow the journey.
All right, you all can follow me on Instagram at Team Coleman 910, TeamColeman 910. That's my Instagram. That's my Facebook. Hashtag Pink Panther. I'm the real Pink Panther, not the one from the movie.
Yo, there
Yeah.
you go, bro. Hell yeah, bro. And to close out this interview, what's three things in your life that you're most proud of?
Man, I'm proud of my kids. My kids, I have girls. They're they're girls, which is something so different from me being a man. I wanted to have a boy. See, I'm the third, man. I would love to carry my name on, but my baby making days are over. I'm proud of my kids, man. I'm proud of my family. My family, I have a very positive family. We're normal. We have our problems. We have, our gripes and our moans, but we always push through. So, and the third one, proud of myself, man, because a lot of times in life you go through stuff and you don't have people to motivate you and push you. But I'm so proud of myself, honestly, because I have enough willpower to get up and push myself, man. I push myself like someone's yelling at me and fussing at me because I have that discipline coming from the military, man. So that's my top three.
Blessed, bro. Blessed. thank you again for coming on the channel, bro. It's been an honor.
I
And
appreciate
y'all
you
go
having
check
me,
it
man.
out. For real, for real. Y'all go check them out. His links will be in the description down below. Big shout out to my sponsors, the best tequila brand in the game, Azul. Go check them
Ooh,
out. Go check them out. Their links will be in the description down below. They have a bunch of locations, a few in Florida, and most of them are here in Texas. Total Wines, Specs, and Alamo City. And appreciate you again, bro. And
no problem, man.
the Truck Bids of Texas always doing big things, putting on for the sponsors. And thank you again, bro. Appreciate it. We'll be in touch really soon. And
Thank you.
Ruru, man, take that fight.
Ruru, round two.
I want to see it, bro. I want to see it.
Yeah, gotta do it.
For sure.
Ruru, hey, Pink Panther too. We gotta do it. We gotta do it.
There you go. It's been Coleman, Carlito, One Love. We out.
I appreciate it, man.
Okay.